Well, today we are on a go. Well, today we are on a go back to Paramount Antique Mall. One of the viewers saw something in a booth that she would like to have more information about, so we're going to go see if we can find it. All right. Oh, it smells like a skunk's been in here. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have found the booth, and let's look around it and see if we can find the clock. She said it was down on the bottom and it was by some white shelves, so it's probably over on the other side of the booth. But I am looking for her. I don't see any clocks. $16. That's 70% off. Ooh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. But I'm here for a reason. I'm not seeing any clocks. Check both sides. I don't know what that is. It's just a box or something. It probably opens. Okay. But I'm not seeing any clocks. So apparently either it sold before I could get back here, or I'm in the wrong booth. Go across the aisle here and see if there's a clock over here. Oh, was it this mirror clock? Okay, it's $18.95 and there's 80% off of this booth. Is this the clock you wanted? I'm going to say about 36 inches tall, and it's plastic. And they were $18 for it. But it is cool, you're right, it is cool. I don't know this maker, ECW Company. Fairtime Incorporated, Edinburgh Designs, all right reserved. So that's the only clock in this area. So if that's the one you want, I can come back and get it. Collector doll. Alright, let's go see if we can find another booth. I'm looking through Pastor Jane's booth again. This is just a rubber horse. I think I sold this one to him. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's plastic. I thought it was soapstone or something, but it's plastic or wood. I think it's just resin. That's the elephant with the broken trunk, sadly. One of these days I'm going to have to get over to the other mall where he's moved all of his stuff and go over there and do a video for him and for you. I kind of like these, but this kind of looks Aztec. It's made in Mexico. No, that's a bowl with the lid. Perfume. Made in Japan. This is a pretty Amberina bubble glass vase. I like the bubbles in it. Hi, how are you? Yes, ma'am. This is just a little thing, and it's from Limoges, France. What's the value on it? See if I can get the tagger on here. $14.95 firm, so it would not be 75% off. Sadly, there's a little bunny doll. It says it's got, oh, it's laying on a blanket, I guess. Because it's not covered with no blanket. This is a Wyoming Indian salt and pepper shaker. These look like foosball peoples. Apparently my new microphone battery died. So we're going through this booth and looking to see if we can find anything. I believe this was like a 30% off booth. I like the screen glass. I thought it was Murano, but it didn't have the Murano name on it, and the price was a little too high for me. So, and I like this piece, but it had a cloudy bottom, so, and the colors just didn't look right for Murano to me. It was like a fish or something. Thought that was Francoma. Yes, it was Francoma. And there's another fish. I think they call that cased glass. I'm not sure. I'm still learning my glass. I love this lamp. It was some kind of a blue glass or something. Not really opalescent. I didn't know what it was. Just a blue glass. And I like these praying hands. They're very pretty, but they're also pretty large. And they were $15 with only 30% off. They kind of look like bronze, but they were resin. And this one, I'm going to get it says that it is not that piece, the green piece. That's just a lid to something. But the green piece said it was something, I can't remember. Maybe I'll turn the tag over. And I wanted to see if it would glow. But it does not glow. And of course, I didn't put the tag in the camera shot. I'm really bad about that, but I looked to see if it glows, and it does not glow, so. Oh, they were calling it green amberina glass. That's what it was. And yeah, I'd never seen green amberina glass, and I wondered if it glowed like the red. That cup was plastic. And I was pointing out I sold them this. I like this bird. I had to put my light down because it's heavy. I was looking to see what it says. It just says it's a crystal bird. I said that's not the stopper that goes in that clear glass bottle because it was really hard to get out of there. I like this horse, but I didn't. The price was way too high. I can't remember what it was, but it was like right at retail. I don't know what I'm. Oh, I'm trying to reach something. I hate being short. I'm telling you. I like this blue opalescent. I'm trying to read the tag. So I didn't buy anything at the antique mall, but I can go back and get that clock if the lady would like me to. And I typed in thrift stores in Wichita in my GPS, and it brought me to this Habitat for Humanity thrift store. on Central in Wichita. So I'm going to go in there and see what they have. They have big furniture and a lot of books. I like reading V.C. Andrews books, and I was looking to see if any of those were there, but I didn't see any, and I didn't look real close. A lot of books, and then chairs. I determined that this was not really the kind of store I thought it was. They have artwork. I was looking at the artwork. Some of it's pretty, but it was way too high priced. And the money goes for a good cause. Habitat for Humanity is a good cause, but I'm on a budget right now. So I like this picture because those are the colors that I like in my house with the artwork. Because those muted pinks go real well with the green walls in my house. And I was talking about they want $50 for this table, but you can see how the whole top needs to be redone. The veneer needs to be replaced. And then in the bed frames. And I just determined this is probably stuff they're taking out of houses that they're building down or tearing down or rebuilding. So I thought, this isn't really what's for me. But that's a pretty armoire. It's a TV stand. I thought it might be some kind of a dresser thing, or a closet thing. And I'm trying not to film the people walking in front of me. This is like a secretary desk, but it was really hard to open. And it's pressed wood, so it wouldn't last long. More mirrors and doors. And this is some flooring. I was talking about how I have hardwood floors in my house and it's not easy to take care of them. I like that wood, Okay, so since that wasn't the store for me, I decided I'm going to go on to another place because right down the road when I came in, I passed a Goodwill. So I'm going to head over to the Goodwill and see what we can thrift for you and for e-commerce. Okay, so the first thing in the door is picture frames. And I didn't see any that looked really amazing. I did kind of like this one. It looked like it was done on canvas or an embroidery fabric or something, but it was just painted. And then they have backpacks. And large furniture. And now we're over in the hard goods, and they had a 3-tile canvas painting there for, and I like these glass balls. I don't know what I would do with them, but I really liked them. And that was a really pretty vase. Okay, so I think I'm going to dub some music in here. I don't know. I'm trying to. I wish I realized that my microphone had quit working. She brought out a new cart. Look at these shoes. They are so wicked. I wouldn't wear them. I don't know anybody that would wear them or why. But wow. Okay, let's move around here to the green end cap. This piece of greenery, I didn't know if they were just using it as decoration. It didn't have a price on it, so I put it back. And this was cool. It holds a tea light, or sits over a pillar candle, and then that sits on top of it, and it melts wax in the top. I don't, like I've said before, I don't understand the purpose of using a candle to melt a candle. I thought this was cased glass, but it was modern. This duck was in really bad condition, so I didn't get it. So we'll go look at the other side, and I like this turtle, but somebody had oversprung the head and the spring was messed up. I about dropped it. And I thought this might have been Wedgwood, but it didn't have any of the markings of Wedgwood. So, looking at all the little plates, there's not a whole lot on the shelves here. These candlesticks, they are pretty, but they're a ceramic, and I've never seen anything like it, and they weren't marked. I like that little, I think that went in a fish tank or something. I was looking to see what this was. It's like the trifecta thing. If it had a B in it, I'd have got it for my stepdaughter, and I like this little tree. It is just too cool. It's the Feng Shui carnelian crystal tree. I picked it up. It was $4. And I didn't know what
they were all signed. I'm guessing they're signed J. Ross. I'm guessing they were project piece for school. That one had a swan in the middle of it. It looked kind of like canvas with some kind of a plaster over it. And this was broke. I was going to get that, but the whole bottom had been broken off of it. And from the front, it obviously looks broke. So down here is some dishesware. So I'm not seeing anything really special in this area, but I did a quick once through. I like these little butterflies, salt plates, or sauce plates actually. I was looking at that. It wasn't anything good. It was modern. It was good, but it was modern. So I decided I'm going to look at this end cap before I go down the other side. I thought that was Frankoma, but it wasn't. It was Lindstone or something. And this praying hands, it looked in really bad condition. It was modern, and it did not, it looked like it had been run through the ringer. I couldn't justify purchasing that. So I look over here. This is pretty. I'd never seen anything like it, but I think I determined it was flash painted because the color wasn't uniform on it. This was plastic. So we'll go down and see if there's anything in the dishes. And I'm looking at this. I thought this was a Ray Dunn, but it was just a wannabe. I'm looking through the mugs. I like this mug right here. It was it says something about home is where the mom is. And then look what I see back there. Did you see it? Did you see it? I saw it. I found a beautiful letter K mug. It's a Opal House mug, and I paid 99 cents for it. This is very poorly done. Flash painted. It was really wearing off there. I liked the color. I was looking to see what this was. It doesn't classify really to be a swung glass vase, and the writing was in German. I couldn't read it. We'll look at this end cap here. I like that pink bowl, but the price was right at collector's price, and it had a big chip in it. I'm going to try not to get dishes with chips in them anymore because they just don't move. And then I saw this mug. It was cute. They did actually want uh, $3 for that mug, but I went ahead and picked it up. And then I was looking at these grapes. I was going to get them, but the tag there said you have to get the bowl and the fruit. And I didn't want to pay $9 for two little bunches of grapes. So, hey, Edward. My cat just walked in. And now he's going to sharpen his claws on my chair. CJ's upstairs fixing to leave for work or school. These are chargers. And this was plastic. It was really pretty. I'd probably bought it if it had been glass, but being just plastic, I didn't. And I was looking at this Starbucks mug, but it was 2020 and it was Christmas. And then this lady that you kind of saw the edge of her beside me right there, she opened a cup and it still had coffee in it, and it had been there long enough that it was smelling bad. Oh, it was awful. Then I found these flower frogs. Now, each one of these is $3.99, and there was another lady looking at them, and she had walked away before I started looking at them. But then when they're milk bottle flower frogs, I'm trying to justify paying. Why do they want $4 each set when one of them has 4, one of them has 5, and one of them has like 8? But I decided I was going to get them, and then the lady was like, I've been thinking about getting those. I was waiting for a blue day. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I asked her, I said, do you want them? And she's like, no, I was going to wait for a blue day. This is a cookie press, freshly baked. And I saw this cross, and it is just pretty. I like it. When I do the recap, I will list the milk bottle deals all separate and give a total price. Now, this was a picture frame that was wrapped in burlap with a cross on it. I went ahead and picked it up because it was very pretty. And I'm going through the baskets. I'm not seeing anything that's really strong. This one was pretty, but I guessed it was like for a fruit or bread or something. So we'll look at this end cap and see if there's anything on it. And then I found this mother and child. It's faux bronze is what it is. It's actually like ceramic or something. It had good weight to it, but it was a mother and child figurine. So I'll look at this end cap. I'm guessing this is like odds and ends or something. I looked at this little box. It's an empty box. And this is like a coaster trivet thing, but it was paper. And this is for holding soda cans in the fridge. And tablet cases. That goes over a candle. These are like sachet thingies. They didn't have any smell to them. I was looking at that, but I couldn't figure out who made it or anything. And then we're over here in the toys. I used to have that very clown right there in my clown collection. And then I had one like that one, but it wasn't the same color. And these are empty Pokemon trading card holders. And then I'm always looking for games for the kids. They want the games, they'll play it one time and then they don't play it again. So, and some of these games, I didn't know if they would play them, so I didn't get them. And I looked at this end cap again, and then went over here to look at this other end cap. I didn't see anything there that I couldn't live without. So we're going to go down the wires and the metal side. That's a paper towel holder. Look at this end cap. I said, Amanda, look, this would be perfect on your wall. She can play the violin. I was looking at this. It's a really pretty ball, but I didn't know what I would do with it. So then I decided to look down the back aisle. I'm totally trying not to film people. And then some lady was asking me about my making videos, and she wanted a business card so she could look up my... I hope you subscribed. I'm really happy. And this other lady over here that you saw, she also wanted to know what I did. And then a man wanted to know if I sell for other people, like consignment, and I don't do that. But, and I was like, oh, I wish there were 4 of those curtain rods like that. I would so buy them. I ended up going to Walmart and buying 6 of them. So today, hopefully, I get to hang curtains in my dining room and my kitchen. So then I was on this back wall looking to see what can I find here. Ouch. I liked this, but I think I already had one like it. It was a card holder or letter holder or something. And look at this poof ball thing. It's called potted gamer's grass, and they wanted $4 for it, so I had to get it because it was just awesome. I don't know why I move it away from the camera when I start. I'm going to have to get better with my camera viewing. I'm so sorry that I'm. I don't know what I was looking at there. Probably talking to somebody. And that was Party Light. And I thought when I first heard about Party Light, I thought, oh wow, this is new, this is big because I saw another YouTuber. I liked this cup. I didn't buy it because I couldn't figure out how I would list it because it could be the ice cream emoji, but people don't do ice cream. It started out as the ice cream emoji, but people don't call it that anymore. And then I was thinking that Tiffany from Thrifting Vegas would like this little tree, and then I picked it up and realized it was plastic, and I thought, oh no. Something like from Dollar Tree or something like that. Kay's collection. Then I was looking at this bell and I was reading what it said. It was a 2005 holiday bell from Hallmark and it was hand done. I actually read it out loud, but now I can't see it well enough. But it's really pretty. I did not get it. It was $4. And then looking through the plates. Back there when I was going through the flowers or else, I love this owl. It is just amazing. It's a lamp and I was trying to look for the price on it. The price wasn't that bad, but I did not know if anybody would want to purchase it if I bought it. And it didn't weigh very much, maybe less than a pound, but it was beautiful. And then these are either ornaments or air fresheners. I didn't know. Christmas lights. And then I looked through the linens. I did find one doily. I was looking at that. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't anything I wanted to purchase. This was a crocheted one, a needle point one, but I think I saw a big stain on it. And this was crocheted too, but I didn't get it. This is the one I got. It was 99 cents, so it would be $4. That one wasn't. Those are mass produced. They're not. And with that, I think we're going to go to checkout. Okay, I don't remember what our total spent there was, but I hope you enjoyed a multiple store thrift with me. So I found some really cool treasures I was really happy about. So I'm hoping to do another multiple thing, maybe tomorrow, but it won't be as long, I don't think. So do something nice for someone, even if it's just make it smile. And remember, if we get up to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a drawing for a $100 gift card. So please hit that thumbs up and share my video. Do something nice for someone, even if it's just make them smile, and get lockered.